You want me to start it? Or I go ahead.
I think Taylor has a little bit of new news.
Our guest today is the singer, songwriter, producer, and director from Nashville, Tennessee. That's bullshit. She is from Reading, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. So I'm like, in my mind is like her being so calm, cool, collected, and so just real and understanding about everything that's going on.
Actually, it has been quite. On the episode of New Heights that aired on August 27th, Jason Kelce's voice resounded full of unmistakable pride. Through the celebration of his brother Travis Kelce's engagement to Taylor Swift, he kicked off the show with what would go on to become one of the most memorable moments in the history of the podcast. Before launching into what he referred to as the proposal that was heard all over the world, he immediately declared that there was one extraordinary piece of news that had just hit the waves. The entire New Heights team erupted in cheers as a result of his enthusiasm, which was so contagious. As Jason loudly congratulated Travis and Taylor on their engagement, the studio was filled with genuine joy and excitement. Still basking in the glow of Taylor's yes and the whirlwind of emotions that followed, Travis sat next to him with a smile that stretched as far as it could conceivably go. Travis smiled and said, "She's my human!" exclamation point right from the beginning of the conversation. After hearing the phrase, the team responded with laughter and applause, leaving the phrase hanging in the air. At the same time, it was a celebratory and personal moment. Jason peppered his remarks with the kind of brotherly ribbing that fans had come to expect over the years. He joked that Travis had been practically floating ever since the engagement. Inside jokes were flying between the brothers, and their shared glances revealed the authenticity of this special occasion. They had actually recorded the episode on Monday, August 25th, which was Travis' only day off before the announcement went live on the 26th. Jason took control of the narrative as he explained that they had actually recorded the episode due to the timing. They were contemplating an event that the rest of the world had not yet had the opportunity to learn about. As the conversation veered between the celebration and the practicalities of their recording schedule, Travis interjected with laughter and quick comments, allowing his brother to take the lead with the conversation. During their most recent podcast recording session, which took place on August 13th, Jason recalled how Taylor had been showing signs of extreme excitement during the event, her historic appearance to announce her new album, The Life of a Showgirl, which is still in the process of being released. In response to Jason's description, Travis nodded. After breaking the Guinness World Record with 1.3 million viewers on YouTube, Taylor felt as though she was floating on cloud nine, a moment that was significant to her in the same way that it was significant to the legacy of the podcast. It was clear to the brothers that the episode that broke the record was the catalyst for everything that came after it, including the strengthening of the relationship between Travis and Taylor. From Taylor's first New Heights to her appearance to the engagement announcement that sent the internet into a frenzy, Jason's storytelling wove together the full timeline. As he described what it was like to have his personal life become the subject of the world's headlines, Travis occasionally provided additional context or corrected certain details. His voice was filled with a mixture of excitement and nerves. On the subject of their father, Ed Kelce, who had divulged information to Cleveland's Woos about the proposal that had taken place 2 weeks earlier in the garden at Ed's home in Lee Summit, Missouri, the conversation turned to Ed Kelce. In a gesture of affectionate exasperation, Travis shook his head in response to his father's eagerness to share. Jason laughed as he recounted stories about Ed's vivid description of the intimate setting and Travis's careful planning. Ed had described the setting in great detail. During their conversation, the dynamic of the family was revealed as they discussed the importance of keeping such a monumental secret while also expressing their happiness. In the event that you are enjoying these behind-the-scenes moments, click the subscribe button right away to receive additional incredible stories. Conversation then shifted to Taylor's reaction, specifically how she had been coming to terms with not only the engagement, but also the overwhelming response from fans all over the world. Travis revealed the surreal experience of proposing to someone whose every action is watched by millions of people. His voice became reflective as he described the delicate balance that must be maintained between protecting their privacy and sharing genuine moments with their audience. The conversation continued with Jason offering his thoughts on the experience of observing Travis navigate this one-of-a-kind relationship. During their conversation, the brothers reflected on the episode that aired on August 13th, which provided viewers with an unprecedented look into their chemistry. They also discussed the moments that, when viewed in hindsight, hinted at the engagement that was already developing. And the pressure of keeping a life-changing secret while maintaining their playful banter was something that Travis admitted was a nerve-wracking experience for him when he had Taylor on the show, knowing that he would propose. This was the kind of thing that only a brother would notice, and Jason admitted that he had suspected something was wrong based on the subtle changes in Travis's demeanor. And it was confirmed by Travis that he had been planning something special, but he made the decision to keep the proposal private, opting for personal significance over publicity. The brothers talked about the difficulty of balancing the demands of their public lives with taking such a private moment into consideration. Having the opportunity to observe Travis's development through the course of this relationship, Jason shared his perspective as an older brother. The tone of his voice was tinged with pride as he described Travis's progression in maturity. Through the course of the conversation, it was brought up that their family had welcomed Taylor from the very beginning. While the media attention was intense, Travis expressed his profound gratitude to his family for their understanding. As a result of hearing stories from family get-togethers, Jason was convinced that Travis had finally found the person he was meant to be with. From the episode that aired on July 1, 2023, in which Travis publicly declared his crush on Taylor after attending her Kansas City era tour show, to the episode in which they are now celebrating an engagement, the brothers reflected on how the podcast itself had become a part of the love story between Travis and Taylor. It was not lost on either of the brothers that the narrative had come full circle. Travis acknowledged that he never in his wildest dreams could have considered the possibility that mentioning Taylor on New Heights would lead to this particular moment. Podcast announcements were the medium through which Jason made a joke about Travis's unconventional approach to romantic relationships. One can infer from their laughter that there is a more profound truth about the way in which contemporary relationships can develop in the public eye. In addition to expressing their sincere gratitude for the overwhelming support, both of them acknowledged the investment that their fans had made in this journey. The significance of having Jason by his side was the subject of Travis's conversation. The brotherly bond is evident in every interaction, from the adrenaline-pumping excitement of initially expressing interest in Taylor to the joy of now sharing the joy of engagement. It was clear that Jason had protective instincts when he expressed his desire for Travis and Taylor to have the best possible outcomes. While the brothers discussed their hopes for the future, they made sure to keep the couple's privacy in the forefront of their minds. During his discussion of moving forward with the next step, Travis dropped hints about wedding preparations without divulging any specifics. His excitement was palpable. Jason gave his word that additional information would be revealed in subsequent episodes as soon as the couple felt they were ready to do so. During the final portion of the conversation, the brothers expressed their gratitude to their audience for the opportunity to share in this journey with them. Despite the fact that the attention could be overwhelming at times, Travis acknowledged that the love from fans was outstanding. In order to stay up to date on all the most recent developments in this love story, make sure to hit the subscribe button before proceeding any further. However, the excitement of the engagement continued to linger beneath the surface even after the conversation shifted to other podcast topics. As Jason reflected on his final thoughts, he was filled with joy for Travis and admiration for the genuine way in which both Travis and Taylor had managed their relationship. Bringing his thoughts to a close, Travis expressed how surreal it was to be engaged to someone he admired so deeply, both as a person and as an artist. He also promised that future episodes would talk about wedding planning and what the couple has in store for them. Travis then repeated his statement, "She is my human!" while he laughed and showed a hint of awe. The essence of his emotions was encapsulated in a single phrase, and his words lingered in the air. A brief pause was followed by an outpouring of cheers from the audience in the studio. After that, Travis took a moment to express his gratitude to everyone who had offered their congratulations, stating that his appreciation was genuine and heartfelt. A sense of anticipation for what is yet to come was left with viewers as the episode came to a close. As Travis and Taylor begin this new chapter in their relationship, the brothers expressed their desire for additional stories, additional insights, and additional moments. There will always be a connection between their love story and the legacy of the podcast. People all over the world who were listening were left eagerly anticipating what would happen next. More information about the wedding, the family, and the journey that led them to this unforgettable engagement will undoubtedly be revealed in future episodes of New Heights, which the team is already planning. Laughter, gratitude, and a sense of shared wonder at the adventure that lies ahead were the emotions that the Kelce brothers expressed as they signed off, the sound of their voices reverberating through the headphones and speakers. This podcast's history now includes the story of Travis and Taylor.